my hair dry just with the air often times, so bear with that. I'm going to be kind of brushing it as I'm doing this just to try and get it to, well, I do have my fan going too just to try and help it. So anyway, enough about my hair. We'll just give it a couple minutes for people to get on, and then I'll get started. I'm just trying to think about what I want to start talking about first. So I'll just do a little quick update on myself before I get into this, in case anyone does come online to watch. So if you don't care, not interested, you can just skip ahead a minute or so. But yeah, oh, hi Bella, how are you? Good morning. How are you, Bella? So we have someone here. Hi, how are you? So I'm okay right now. Today's an okay day. So we're gonna get talking about 11/11 and Remembrance Day in a minute. I'm just gonna give it a couple minutes to see if anyone else comes on, and in the meantime, I'm just gonna kind of update with where I'm at. You're doing okay? Me too. How have you been feeling? Have you been kind of feeling the energies? Robin, Bella say good morning. he did this recently. He's kind of in a mode of doing this. He did that like blew a kiss at you, and then I saw him again. He did this on my last live too with someone. He just popped up from the fridge like in Mrs. Doubtfire, like he's presenting Mrs. Doubtfire, popping up with the cake on his face saying hello. I just heard him say good morning, and he just pulled you into hug. Oh, he's just hugging you so tightly, but it's also like, so he's hugging you tightly, but it's also very, very gentle and tender, which is very much Robin. You make me cry. I love him so much. I can just feel his energy with you right now, and it's just so loving and gentle and tender. And he's just, like I said, he's holding you tight, but it's gentle, and it's comforting. And he just said, let's play and have fun today. So there you go. There you go. So, oh, hi, Haran. How are you? Actually, oh, Haran, I was gonna message you letting you know I was going live, and I forgot. I'm sorry. I got distracted with getting myself set up. I apologize. Bella saying, well, astrologically, the last lunar eclipse was on your 10th house because you're season 26. You felt an adrenaline rush. That's interesting. I've been going through like some purging, and I've been feeling like restlessness, which could be part of an adrenaline rush too. So for me, it's like I'm feeling like I play with the illusion of linear time still as well to a certain extent. So I'm feeling it with the eclipse and then 11/11 portal and all that. So, which we're going to get talking about in a minute here. So Haran and Val, you're saying you like gentle. That's awesome. You don't know what prom to go. Oh, that's so funny. It's approaching dusk there. The sunset's beautiful. That's amazing. That's amazing, Haran. I love nature and sunsets and sunrises. Do I know what my rising sign is? No. That's one thing I know nothing about is astrology. And I don't understand the charts. I've had a couple friends explain an extent to my charts and what it's saying about what I'm doing here and now and where I'm at. I don't even know the right terms. So I don't know anything about that. All I know is that I am Cancer, and people have tried to talk about, how apparently the signs have changed and everything. And I'm just like, I am Cancer through and through. At the same time, though, it's interesting to see that the whole thing about astrological signs have changed, because it's like all timelines are merging together anyway, and we're all of it, right? You're Leo. Oh, okay, you're Leo. That's cool. See, even then, I'm like, I don't even know what time of year Leo would fall under. My guess is around, yeah, I'm not even guessing. But anyway, so today, like we said, today is 11/11. So it's significant for a couple of reasons. I'm just going to take a sip of water. It's significant for a couple of reasons. One is that it's the 11/11 portal. And then it's also because this has been the week of the solar eclipse. Leo's late July, early August. I was guessing, okay, I was a little off. I was guessing beginning of September. So I was a little off. I wasn't even trying to channel with that because I'm just like, I don't know. So, but anyway, so 11/11, today's 11/11. There's the portal. It's also falling on the week of the total lunar eclipse that we just had. And then it's also Remembrance Day. So I've been getting like hit with different information about both since I woke up this morning. And I just figured I would share kind of what I've been getting, and then, just ask Erik and Robin a few questions about both. And then if you guys have any questions about it that you want to ask them, feel free to ask. And then I might do some channeling after that, because I don't think we'll be lingering too long on this stuff. So first of all, I'll just cover the portal again really quickly, because I've talked about portals before, and I don't know if I've done it through videos, but I know I've written about it on Facebook and whatnot. So what Erik tends to remind me is that time's not linear. So this stuff doesn't have to happen. There doesn't have to be certain portals at certain times. These portals can be open at any time. Stuff can happen at any time. Time's not linear. There's only an ever-present now. And remember, we're melting illusion away now, which is why that's so significant now too, because this is when we're melting illusion away, which is technically, again, if time's not linear, that's what we've been doing the entire time. But in our perception of linear time now is when it is melting. So that being said, because we still play with the illusion of linear time, that is breaking down. It is melting away, but we are still playing with it to a certain extent. We utilize these certain days and times to, Erik, help me with my words. What are you saying about that? To help us with what? Come into our power. Ding, yes. Okay, that's what I was trying to say. Come into our power. Ding, yes, we all have. It's all equal. So these are stepping stones and tools within illusion to help bring online what we all are and what we all have the ability to do and what we all have. And then I just was thinking, I just had a quick flash thought of the numbers though, like 11/11 and then 2022, that's all ones and twos. He's laughing. Why are you laughing at me? You're cute, babe. Shush. Okay, no, seriously, what though? What about, why are you laughing? Oh, he's pointing out how numbers, the way we use numbers to a certain extent are also illusion, particularly with how within illusion we've been taught math wrong. He's pointing out how the whole 1 + 1 = 3, because it's already two together. It's not separate, and two together we create. So 1 + 1 = 3, not 2. Ding, yes. That's a satisfactory way to explain it right now. He's like, that's good enough, babe. Okay. So he's just giggling about the numbers and it being illusion as well. What were you saying about that? Sorry, give me a sec. Okay, so he's saying we put significance on these numbers. That's how we play around with it. We put the significance on the numbers. He is acknowledging there is something to be said about math with the infrastructure of the simulation and what all this is and what we are made out of. But at the same time, there's the illusion part of it too. And we do put significance on that within illusion, but there's also truth too. He's nodding and laughing, and he's clapping his hands and shit. I might end up trancing him. I'm feeling him. He's coming through. He's pointing out, what were you just pointing out? Shit, what were you just pointing out? I just got distracted because I just felt you come through so strongly. 1 second. What were you saying? He's teasing me. Sorry, hang on. Stop. He's making me laugh. Oh, thank you. Okay, thank you. So he is acknowledging and pointing out how it is a contradiction and a paradox also, but everything is. It that equals all open doors. Everything's a contradiction and a paradox. So so there's that. I'm just gonna check the comments here really quick. See. Okay. Oh, hi Siobhan, how are you? Okay. I will get to your question in a few here, Haran. I just want to go through the topic about Remembrance Day as well. So I'm just going to take another sip of water here. Oh, Robin's kicking in first about 11:11. He's presenting his genie. And he's offering and pointing out, offering for you to, and pointing out that you can always make wishes. Ding. You hear that ding come through? Ding. Make wishes. And see, and that's just it. Not all, I recognize not all the dings that come through are them. In a sense, all it is, because that's part of all of this, and all is the same consciousness. But I do recognize that sometimes not every ding is always a confirmation, but I get hit. I can tell when it is a ding. Anyway, so Robin is presenting his genie, and he's pointing out that he's offering you to now, and then also pointing out that you can at any time make wishes. And he's saying it doesn't have to just be one, and it just doesn't have to be 3. It can be as many as you want. He's also reminding the importance of letting it go, though, too. Making the wish, and then when you feel the urge of the want and the need for it, we have to embrace that feeling. But it's also, he's also pointing out that he's saying, yes, it's okay to say it the way I'm going to say it, super important. That it's also super important. He's saying it's okay to say super. And he's laughing about it. That it's also super important to getting tickled. Yeah, okay. Oh no, that's Robin. I'm more used to Eric doing it, and then I just, when Robin starts tickling me, I'm like, oh god, Robin, I get starstruck. Anyway, it's stupid. So he's shit, you guys keep distracting me. I keep getting distracted today. I know I'm distracting myself. Okay, what were you saying? Because you were talking about making wishes. Oh, he just pointed out the super important. He just pointed that out in my head. Super voice teasing me about that. That it's super important on learning to let it go. So making the wish and fully embracing the feeling of the want and the need when that surfaces, but then letting it go, because when we're holding on to these wishes and wants and what we think we want and need, because like they're pointing out too, we're basically under the influence within this, so we don't actually know what we want or need. So who we truly are, and which is, we're part of our spirit teams, that's why we surrender control to them, because they know what's going on, we don't. So when we're holding on to these wants and needs and wishes and whatnot, this is us, we're closed off. But then when you let it go, you're open to receiving. So I think very good. And then they're saying, yeah, we can talk about Remembrance Day. So with Remembrance Day, there's, sorry, hang on. So with Remembrance Day, within this, there's the whole aspect of remembering the wars that we fought throughout history. And I do still, not just still, but I do know and feel the significance and importance of that. At the same time, what Erik and Robin are pointing out, they're oh my god, I almost can feel my head. Like it's like I can feel my energy, like the energetic part of my head like being pulled, zooming out. Oh, it doesn't hurt, but it feels heavy and kind of weird. It's like I'm being zoomed out, and that's what they're pointing out is to zoom out. And they're saying you can look at this day on as a bigger perspective as well. Yeah, and it's like both of them are talking kind of simultaneously. So help me with my words. It's Erik's really coming through. Erik's really coming through. They're kind of merged, like they're kind of talking at the same time, but it's like Robin's like a little step back. I can see that he's like connected and speaking a bit with Erik, but Erik's very strong right now. It's like I'm partially, I can feel I'm partially transient. Like this half is like all Erik right now. This is all Erik. I can feel it. Even this side feels like just heavier. I feel more masculine on this side. It's really interesting. Like this side feels like me. This side of my body feels like Erik. It's really cool. Ah, sorry. I just okay. It's really interesting because it's like he's half merged with me, but then I can also feel him like leaning his torso against my back, and he's like got his arms wrapped around mine and his energy. Sorry, his energy just fucking it like okay, on one end it feels good and it's like it makes you like smile and it's like comforting, but then it also tickles, but then that's also part of the healing of it too, is the tickly feeling as well, and I recognize that, but it's also just his energy just makes you feel good. And my root chakra is going off hard right now too. And now I'm starting to drool. So anyway, back to Remembrance Day. They're saying we can also take this day to zoom out and look at it in a bigger perspective as well. They're saying, yes, they're absolutely acknowledging, do what we need to do within this and focus in on remembering and honoring, remembering the wars and honoring the veterans. But they're saying you can also zoom out and take a look at the day on a bigger perspective, as in using it, Remembrance Day, as a day, I want to say metaphor, but they're going, yeah, no, that's not quite the right word. As a day to remember what all of this is. So remember and honor within the simulation and the illusion, but also to zoom out and remember that this is a simulation. It's roles being played by loved ones. No one's done wrong. It's all lessons. We all share the same consciousness, all that stuff, these absolute truths. And now, hang on, I just need to turn my fan off here. And actually, so as I'm talking about this, they actually kicked in earlier when I was getting some of this information earlier. I can see there's just like a crowd of war veterans that's just like filled a chunk of my apartment in front of me here. Oh, it's filling up more and more are popping in. It's getting very full. And they're not from any certain country. It's a mix. They're giving me a visual of a crowd in army uniforms, but then it also, I can feel and see the connection of the oneness. And so they just took like their hats off and whatnot, and they're in standing in positions of honor and like reverence and whatnot, in honor of their comrades and all of it. Sorry, my words, help me with my words, please. My mouth's getting dry, hang on. I can feel the seriousness of it. They acknowledge that this feels real, and within this, these things have been important, and they acknowledge that. Erik and Robin, and I can feel the agreement that we need to be able to learn to laugh with it, but they're also acknowledging the significance of the seriousness within it. And now I just saw them all lift their heads, and they're all just smiling, and it's like they took off. It's like I can still see them on because of what we're talking about, but at the exact same time, it's like they're taking off what I would say costumes, these army costumes, and they're just these light beings. And now I'm just feeling love and joy and laughter and happiness. And I'm just like in this circle of this white light of light bodies. And it's really beautiful. And I feel like I got hit of like wanting to cry, like in a good way. But then it's like, it's just, it almost didn't even actually come through because it was just immediately sucked out. I just feel so, yeah, it's like there, but it's not even able to come through. I just feel so calm and it just feels so right. And I'm just asking them like what are they wanting to say about Remembrance Day within it and zooming out. They're just agreeing with what has been said. And they're all talking in like as one. They're all talking as one. They're saying roles we played. We are you. You are us. Thank you for remembering. We honor you as well. And I'm seeing equal signs and infinity symbols. Yeah. Very, very much, very strong, very, again, oh my God, my head, very strong feeling of the oneness. This is what we've done together. And we didn't do bad. In fact, everyone's getting applauded for the role they played. And everyone's being honored. And when I mean everyone. Zero judgment. And they're going, and that's unconditional love. Eric's adding in baby. And now they're kind of just applauding. Oh, it's like an applauding, like it's an audience and we're all applauding each other. We're all the stars and we're all the audience members and we're all just standing there in a, oh, what's the word for it? I think there's a right word for it. A standing ovation. Thank you. Standing ovation. A standing ovation. And we're all doing it for each other. And it's really cool. So they're saying, remember, because it's beautiful. And remembering and accepting can be a hard pill to swallow. But when you think about that, we did this and we agreed to it. But then when you accept it, when you do fall into that acceptance and remember we haven't done wrong, and you really see that it's this really beautiful play that we just put on together, they're saying it is beautiful and it is nothing but love. And everyone will remember. So, and it's going ding, 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 ding. All right, let's take it to the comments. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, I'm just going back up here. All right, so, all right, Haran had asked, do you have a question for Erik? What was that download about you and vaguely inquired about last time, you closing your eyes with headphones on speaking, leading to future abilities? Are you meditating? Okay, hang on. About you, vaguely inquired, you closing your eyes with headphones on speaking. Okay, I'm kind of getting what you're saying there. My memory, dude, this is my memory. I'm like, I don't remember exactly. I do, but I don't. It's like holding on to water a little bit with this. There's certain things I can remember, certain things I can't. So, okay, so I'm just gonna ask Erik for more information about the download. He's saying it's time you're ready. He's saying I'm getting that and you just need to trust yourself. Is there something about it? I feel like there's yeah, okay, yeah, I'm getting tickled. Okay, I'm getting tickled. I'm really getting if I'm wrong, I gotta believe in myself. I want to say if I'm getting it wrong, because it's like anyway. Okay, I'm really getting the feeling that they're giving me the feeling that there's something significant about it, or there's something about it that you know what it is and what happened. There's something about it that you know, and you're kind of like, because it feels big or really significant. There's something about it that you know and you're questioning, and or something. Erik's insistent that you know. I'm getting that you know. I'm asking, what else can you tell me though? Any other details? I'm seeing a bright white light. Yeah. I mean, he won't be surprised about that. I'm seeing a bright white light hitting, like beaming onto your third eye. Um, activate, activate, activate. You know. And then I just started hearing playing in my head, a band of angels watching over me, coming forth to carry me home. So heading home, it's you're walking more into home, melting the illusion away. And then I just heard ancient, but then they're also laughing, saying yes, modern, because it's not ancient. It's just what it is. Ancient information, ancient. So I guess information that we've had since the beginning, but it's been kind of pushed down and hidden from us. So, and that's starting to come back online. So that information as well. Can you tell me anything? I just okay. I just asked. I was about to ask. Can you tell me anything about that? And they're just like, that's for him to know. Like that was. I was immediately shut down. That's for you. That's for you. And when you figure that out and when you know what it is, if you want to share that, that's for you to share. So let me know if that resonates, what you think of that. Okay. Come on, chat. Let's see here. Okay. Yes, it's Remembrance Day for the Veterans Day, yes. Can Erik, Bell is asking, can Erik explain how he's an incarnation of Archangel Uriel and Robin is Archangel Raphael? Why did they choose to incarnate in this lifetime specifically? Okay, so roles being played. So first of all, oh God, Erik, I'm sorry. This is what is coming online, and they will not bend away from this, not coming through me. They're immediately going to, so I apologize if this is disappointing. They're going to go into a little bit more of it, but but immediately I'm getting roles being played, and we all share the same consciousness, and that Erik is Robin and Robin is Erik and me and you and Yeshua and Buddha they're just naming off different every name. So there's that, which is why, ding, yes, there isn't exactly truth in when they've said that there's been people that have gotten information about that angels and archangels never incarnate. That can't necessarily be true. I've talked about this in my other videos too as well. That can't necessarily be true because of the fact that we all share the same consciousness. So everyone has incarnated as everything. It can't not. How can it be any other way when we literally share the same consciousness? And the reason why humans have been getting the information up until now, that, or a lot of humans have been anyway, that angels and archangels don't incarnate, is because, and again, this is what I've gotten from Erik that I've talked about on my videos as well, is that we needed, and I know this to be true for even for at least for myself, and so it definitely would be for others too. We needed that separation. I couldn't have with certain things. I was way too embarrassed to be able to lean on a spirit that I looked at as human. I didn't care about certain things about myself and about being human and about what people would find embarrassing or be ashamed of, or whatever, like stuff that whatever, because there's that ethereal feeling to it. They're so separated from humanity, especially because we do have so much fear against other humans. So we needed that separation, but now we're ready to remember what this all is. So let me just look at your question again. Sorry. Okay, so you said, okay, so can Erik explain how he's an incarnation of Archangel Uriel and Robin is Archangel Raphael? Okay, so it's what I'm getting is what I'm seeing with pretty much any of us, our who we truly are, our souls, and then that piece of consciousness just spurted out, and it's a thread still attached to that soul. And then I'm seeing, and then this is where like the spiral and the pinwheel comes in. I've seen this, and I know other people have seen this too, other mediums. It's like a big spiral and a pinwheel and a wind. Is that the right words? Pinwheel. It's a spiral, and then there's these lines going through it, and everything's connected. So it's, sorry, I keep forgetting what your question is. I get talking and then I lose what your question is in my brain. How he is an incarnate. So that's how it's a projection of that piece of consciousness. And I really see they're giving me the image that I keep getting in my head of what this kind of all is. It's like it looks like a big pyramid in a sense. You can also so it can be a big spiral, but then I can also see it as a pyramid, which you see pyramids making sense. You see pyramids as signs and symbols within the media, within movies, TV shows, media, everywhere pyramids, right? And there's reasoning for that because that's another there's various reasoning, but one of them is that's another way we can look at what this all is. The oneness, the one is at the top. Actually, what I'm seeing is actually pyramids then turned on its side, the infinity symbol, really. But just to focus on the pyramid right now, there's the one at the top. And then the one spat out basically the 144,000, if we want to put it that way, which is, dang, yes, the truth. Be confident. I know. The 144,000 were like the first that were spit out. And then through that, there was more spit out. Like we projected, and we keep projecting, and we keep projecting, and we keep projecting. And then eventually we merge back up into that one, into being that one again. And then Erik has pointed out how from that one, we do expand, but we don't separate. So that's why there's that infinity symbol. What this really is does look like an infinity symbol as well. So that there's the reflection of we're all reflections of each other, but then they're like all reflections of each other, but then there's also what this is. So there's the infinity symbol, and right in the center point is the one, is where we're all one. And this side is where we've expanded out into separation and illusion of chaos and pain and attack. And we're all melting that illusion away, and we're combining all the best. The physical is like what we're doing now with New Earth is the best the physical meeting up with all of home. And then when we decide we want to merge back into the full oneness, we do. Remember, time's not linear, so we do. And then from there, we expand out and expand out and expand out. So on one end, we're expanding out into illusion of chaos, but we're also healing it. Time's not linear, and it's all infinite, but it's never ending in a sense, but it is at the same time. Remember, everything's a contradiction and a paradox. So there's that. So this side's expanding on that end in that way, but then this side's expanding, but it's within truth, which is oneness, thy will over my will, unity, harmony, joy, love, unconditional love, ethereal empathy, all of that beautiful stuff. But we don't separate. And Erik won't try to even explain to me what it looks like or how it works within that, because again, there is no separation, but you don't feel alone. And he won't, yeah, he's gripping on my arm. I'm feeling his energy going up my arm. Like he's gripping on my hand. I can feel his energy going up my arm. Exactly. Confirmation too. And now my root chakra's going up. Just grip my hand. Shit, sorry. 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 Oh my God. Erik, okay, can you just release my hand just a little bit, please? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. No, he's gonna fucking play with me now. No, don't. Sorry. Shit, yeah, that's hard. Confirmation too, though. This is which I appreciate. It's not hurting. It's just tickling my hand and my arm. Oh my God, Erik, please. No. Fuck. Sorry, you guys. Shit, now I'm drooling. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. Fuck, Erik, please stop. I love you too. Anyway, so yeah, he won't even try. And now my nose is running too. No. Oh my God, that is like completely sun. In that case, that's not this case. It's not a purge. That is when you're in high vibration and within love and neutrality. And if your nose starts running and you're drooling, if your nose is running a little bit like mine is, you're drooling a bit. That is metaphor representation of the flow. A body is a map of the consciousness. So that's representation of being within the flow. When you're within illusion and within the illusion of pain and suffering, and you're leaking in that way and purging, and like your nose is running and you're sick and whatnot, that's a purge. But what just happened with me with my nose running just slightly and my drooling, that's representation of being in the flow. But anyway, so he won't even try to explain what that looks like on that end of the oneness where we expand out, because he says stop. He said, because it's beyond human it's beyond human, beyond our comprehension. It is, well, beyond comprehension. He's saying you can't comprehend it. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, ding, ding, ding. Oh my God, I'm drooling so bad right now. Help me control this, please. It's beyond comprehension. So I hope that helps explain and understand. Let's see here. Why did they choose to incarnate in this lifetime specifically? We had a big job to do. We had work to do. I'm getting it's part of this project of this mass awakening and new earth coming online. Robin is pointing out he had healing work to do. There was okay, he's side noting. He's doing have to do a little bit of a side note, and he's pointing out how all timelines are merging into one. But he knows which timeline you're talking about, which is the timeline that I'm thinking of, that that we're all kind of thinking of, the timeline that we know of, that where he played, he was in the movies he was in, and he was married to who he was married to, all that stuff. So he's pointing out that he had healing work to do here, which is, again, one of the reasons why he was known for saying, well, I mean, I don't know if he was known for, but I do know he has said many times, or at least good several times, laughter is the best medicine. And there is reason for that. Laughter is the best medicine. Laughter is healing. That is why they want us to be able to laugh with everything, even the worst, torturous, disgusting situation you can think of. Find a way to laugh with it, because it is literally healing. It heals with an illusion on a cellular level, and within truth it heals energetically. Within truth it heals energetically. Within truth there is no pain, but within truth as in like energy, because everything's energy. So it heals energetically and it heals on a cellular level. There's Erik kicking in as well. And then ding, yes, it's okay to say it. Robin smiling and laughing and nodding, yeah. He was also placed in certain fuck. They're saying it's okay. He was also placed in certain movies and roles to help recalibrate and to help where he could. He was limited in what he could do to help, but he helped where he could. And he was an ear to listen to, making me want to cry. I just love him so much. He's pointing out equality. He's no better than anyone else. It's a role he's played, and he's played lifetimes where he's done things that we consider shameful. But within this, he was here to be an ear to listen for people to for people to talk to, recalibrate, help where he could, help heal, playing the role of Archangel Raphael in human form. Yeah. They were like, that's beautiful. Yeah. Sorry. And then with Erik, I have a little bit of block on this. What I'm open to hearing and conveying is it's part of his project. It was part of his project that he's doing, helping with the awakening. It was essential. It was essential for the empathy on the level, because where he's at, there's always ethereal empathy. It's helpful for us to know that he's played the role that he's played, and we can feel more connected to him that way, and that helps with us knowing that he is empathetic. Outside that, I'm very blocked on that. I don't speak much on him and the role he played here. Maybe in one now I will eventually, but as of right now I don't feel comfortable with that. So I do a lot of blocking when it comes to him. So I apologize for that, but that is what I'm getting. So all right, let's see here. Okay. Archangel, so Haran saying archangels don't need to incarnate, but they can if they want, because why not? Yeah, exactly. Why not? And that's the whole thing. Why for all of this? Why not? We had a thought of what would happen if, and we want to be able to experience ourselves as ourselves. It really is to be able to navigate through untruth and what we are not, but then also to experience what we are. How can we experience what we are which is love, when all there is love? So we made, when we had that thought of what if, and I want to experience myself, we instantly went bang and made the tool of illusion and darkness and ego and judgment and whatnot. And now we're waking up and remembering and knowing that we didn't do anything wrong. You love Mrs. Doubtfire. I love Mrs. Doubtfire too. Troy is saying, "Hi Chantal, can you channel anything for you? I've been through a hard time lately." I'm just immediately seeing. Okay, they want to make you laugh. I'm immediately seeing Erik and Robin just like on both sides of you, and they're just like kissing at your face, and like, and they're just like, we love you, we love you, we love you. And it's just, they know it's, I'm getting this feeling that they know you kind of just be like, ah, like if they were actually there with you in person and they tried to ever do that, you'd be like, ah, what the hell kind of thing. But it would also like, and I'm drooling as I'm saying, so also kind of like make you laugh. They're really just wanting to put a smile on your face. Robin is pointing out, oh, okay, yeah, Robin's pointing out that's I when I went to put this shirt on, because it's like this dark green kind of color, and I went to like, I was like, hang on, I should find something like red to wear for Remembrance Day or whatever, and I was like, no, like I got in my head from Robin, no, green healing, and that was for because of Remembrance Day, but then also I'm getting immediately directed to you then too, and Robin is presenting, he looks more like a like he's presenting as Archangel Raphael rather than Robin Williams. um and I just saw him stand behind you, and he's just like holding on to you, and he's got his like wings open and they're wrapping around you, and it just feels very loving and healing. He's saying, oh, I just heard his voice so clearly in my head. It wasn't in my ear, but it was in my head. Oh my God, you know it, Robin's voice, how he said, I'm with you. Can you just hear his voice? Oh my God, I could hear, I'm with you. I could hear his voice so clearly. His gentle Robin voice. Oh my God, I love him so much. I'm with you. Um, I don't know if there's anything going on with the vehicle within your life or not, a car, but I'm getting something about either something is going on or happened with the car, and they're acknowledging that, and or I'm seeing, because I'm seeing you in a car like driving, but then I also have this feeling of, okay, what are you saying with that? Okay, one of two things or both. Go for a drive if you're able to. Go for a drive, and just a relaxing drive, just for the heck of it, without even thinking. At the same time, if you don't have access to a vehicle, I'm not sure, this is where I'm blocking a bit, because I'm getting a little nervous, and I'm like, if I'm getting this wrong, I'm embarrassed and blah blah blah. My insecurities are kicking in, which it increases my blocks. But um what I'm also getting, and this I'm definitely getting a strong feeling of, is cruising through life, like just you're actually, I'm now seeing, yeah, I just saw you being placed from the driver's seat into the passenger seat, and Robin's now. Robin's in the driver's seat, and he's just like sitting back like this. He's got one hand on the wheel and one on the window. It's like this red convertible, and like the top's down. I know nothing about cars, so I'm just getting what words and what I'm hearing in my head. So I hope I'm getting this right, like wording wise. But yeah, tops down, and just you guys are driving, and the wind's just blowing your hair back and whatnot. And I can, like, I'm seeing really strongly Robins. I just got oh my God. I'm seeing Robin so strongly. He's looking, it's like I'm on the side of the road and you guys are driving, and he's just looking over, smiling, and is driving fast enough that his hair is just blowing back. Um, yeah, he's very much wanting you to know he's with you. Lean on him, let him help you. Oh my God, I'm drooling. Um, Work on opening yourself up to him. I'm hearing the word more. Um, you know, he's with you, and now I'm also getting hit with your spirit team. They're there too, and they're helping you. Um, is there anything more specific? All I'm seeing is hands. Oh, and now I'm seeing the Robin's hands holding like a cake. It's like a simple, it looks like it's a chocolate cake with like a candle, and they're just holding it in front of you. I'm hearing make a wish. Oh, that would make sense. Make a wish. 1111. Duh. Um, and What else were you saying about that? Comfort. Oh, and then thank you. Yeah, that feeling of like birthday, new, new coming in, old going out, new coming in, like new birthday, new. So, and I just got hang in there, hang tight, hang on. I'm getting Avril Lavigne's "Keep Holding On" playing in my head. So, um, yeah, look up that song and listen to it. Avril Lavigne, "Keep Holding On," and know that Robin and Erik and your team are there with you, holding you. They're helping you. Let's see here. Okay, this stream will be necessary for your reflection. Well, I hope that it's helping. I hope that's helping and making sense. Bella is saying, had your birthday birthday, that's funny. I just talked about birthday. That's funny. Had your birthday a few months ago. Anything Erik and Robin can share that you expect for you in the next few months? I just heard let us surprise you. I'm seeing Erik wiggling his eyebrows. I'm feeling like, okay, what I'm getting is that they're going to be coming through some people. You're going to interact with some people and you're going to be like, that was Erik. That was Robin. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is feeling strong. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. They're making me snap. Oh, yeah. This is feeling strong. Ah, yeah. Fuck. This feels strong. Yeah. Erik is strong. Yeah, there's something about they're coming online stronger for you as well. Erik. Oh, he's so fucking excited right now. This is all Erik. Damn, dude. Yeah, he is coming online strong for you. Mm-hmm. Fucking hell. Oh my God. Holy shit, dude. What the hell? Oh my God. There's some fuck, man. Yeah, good good luck. Because it's Erik. And it was not a bad good luck. It's a fun, playful good luck. That was all Erik. That was all Erik. That was like maybe a little bit me, but that was all Erik. That was like I did not mean to even say that. Good luck. That was Erik. Good luck. He's him and Robin, especially particularly. Oh my God, my drooling. Holy shit, guys. There is. Yeah. Ah, fuck. Yeah, he's gonna come on. He's coming online stronger for you. So just, it's, don't try and look for it. Don't try and look for it. They're not giving me anything else. They want this to be a surprise, but I'm getting you are going to at some point you're going to get hit strong with Erik energy, and this is what's going to be starting to happen for more and more people, and it doesn't have to. And yeah, ding, yes, it doesn't have to be just one time. Erik's pointing out he can come through everyone and everything. We just need to let him. And this is coming online. So good luck and have fun. That was really cool. That was cool. Okay, let's see here. I'm probably going to end this in a few because we're getting close to an hour mark. So Haran saying, well, since that download, I've been more internal clairvoyant. So I think that was a prelude, especially with that would make sense. That would make sense. Yeah. Because I heard, and I was hearing activate, activate, activate. So that would make sense. Bella's saying the pyramid is more of fire energy, right? Erik's laughing at me. Not in a mean way, but he's saying it's okay, go with that. Because I'm just like, I'm confused on that. I'm like, pyramid and fire energy? Because I've never heard that before. And my mind's going fire energy. Oh, then I guess like fire versus water energy. And then he's talking about how that's all again also roles being played. And he's saying there's a reason why my mind is blank on that. Okay, well, Erik, what are you saying about pyramids being fire energy? I'm seeing a few things, like the making of the pyramids, like something about, I don't know, there's something about, maybe it is the actual energy, not necessarily actual fire, but the energy of fire with making the pyramids. I'm not sure. But then I'm seeing oh my God, my hands. I'm seeing this connection with like the space and the sun, with space and the sun. And I don't know. I feel like I could be getting this wrong though. I was hearing trust yourself and I was going after my ear. And he's pointing out, remember all timelines, and there's more to all of this than what we realize. But then it's also more simple than we realize. Ding. Yeah, I know. He's saying it's okay, just stop, because I'm overthinking instead of just relaxing and listening. And I'm like, I know, I need to chill. So if I get hit with anything more about that, I'll let you know. Okay. Oh, hi, Teresa. How are you? Okay, so let's see here. Lisa. Hi, Lisa. I'm doing good. How are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good right now. This bumped me up a little bit. You're wondering who's around you, like helping you and just being with you every day. I feel like Eric's teasing you, being like, you don't know I'm there. And Robin's now kicking in with that too. They're both poking at you. Okay, right after that, I immediately got grandparents. I'm not getting if they're incarnated or not, but I also know that it doesn't matter, because who we truly are, we're all with everyone. We're all back home. We're all connected, so it doesn't matter if they're incarnated or not. But I immediately got grandparents. Um, okay. Okay, yeah, I'm getting confirmation in various ways, poked out my body, and then I'm getting different images in my head representing this. So I'm getting this childlike energy. Maitland's kicking in. They're laughing. I feel like Maitland's there with you, but then she's also representing this like childlike energy. Who is it? I'm getting your daughter. So I'm not sure if that's from this life or a parallel life, but there's like this childlike daughter type energy that I'm feeling and getting. And trust yourself. And then, okay, I'm getting the urge too, because I always feel bad. I always have a hard time with picking up on who's spirit teams. And I know part of that has to do with the fact that it's kind of like a family reunion. When you find out, it's always very special and it can be very personal. So I know myself and other mediums tend to get blocked on that a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I won't read what the card is saying, but I'm just going to ask what archangels are around you, helping you out on a daily basis, that would like to step forward. What archangels around her that on a daily basis will like to step forward, let her know that they're there with her. Woo! Two just popped out quite quickly there. Quite hard. Okay, I'll do one more shuffle through if anyone else wants to make themselves known that's with her on a daily basis, helping out. No. Okay, so you got oh, well, I'll let you know who they are. Which I know I could ask and see what they're saying about themselves in my head, but I tend to block a little bit with that. So and this will just be a little bit quicker, because I do want to end this in a couple minutes here. So Archangel Mariel, so the angel of love, compassion, and harmony. And then, oh, that's funny. And then you just got, in general, guardian angels. So you've got your guardian angels with you. And what I just heard in my head as I was saying that is, which I was getting this earlier too, and this is where I need to remember to say everything I'm getting. Because I was also getting this feeling of, you also know, you have a feeling that you know who's around you, and trust that. And then if there's anyone that you want around you, you're not sure if they are, I'm going to just call on them and they're there. What's that song? Let's call my name and I'll be there. I'm not going to try and sing it. Yeah, I just heard that playing in my head. Just call my name and I'll be there, or something like that. So, okay. Let's see here. Which of Robin's numerous film roles did he learn and grow the most? Right away, I'm hearing the Fisher King. There's something important about the Fisher King. But then he's pointing out every role he played was significant and they all brought him lessons. And there were things for him to do with all of them. And I'm also hearing Dead Poet Society. He's teasing me with Hook because he knows the significance of Peter Pan and him and I and Tinkerbell and Wendy and all that. He's giving me visuals. Actually, it's funny. Oh, yeah, he had me thinking about this one the other day. What's it called again? What was it called? I know you're trying to help me. I know. I can feel you helping me try to remember. I can feel him trying to help me get it in my brain. I can feel him trying to get it in my brain, but for some reason I'm not able to hear him properly on it. There's a movie that he did when he was young. I watched it a few months ago I've only seen it once. It's like it's right there. And it's I actually think I talked about this movie in one of my videos or one of my posts on Facebook. But he's quite young in it, and his life is basically just like falling apart. And it's one of those roles where if you don't realize going into it what it is, and you're used to seeing Robin in his happy films, and you haven't seen any of his like heavier films, this one would be like, whoa. He's very, very like depressed and not doing well in this film. And he's pointing out that there's significance with that. There was lessons, things that he was facing, and things for us all to face, but that's another big one too. And he's pointing out, especially because it's not one of his ones that is more well talked about. And he's pointing out there's good reason for that. He's pointing out the resistance that we have facing our shit. And Eric's going, excited for confirmation. It goes ding. So there we go. That's what I'm getting on that. Okay, so I'm just going to see here. I think I'm going to end this. You see 11 on the 3 times. Oh, you're so welcome. That's amazing. And you're so welcome. Okay. So, Haren's got to go to dinner. You're so very welcome, Haren. Doodle fire, that's funny. All right, well, I think that's about it. I'm going to end that because we're coming up to the hour mark. Thank you guys for all of this. I appreciate it. You guys just helped boost my mood a little bit. I wasn't feeling the greatest today. I had a little bit of a rough go last night. I really haven't slept. And again, it's for the thing is not sleeping. I don't even right now. I don't even feel tired. Sleep is breaking down. We won't even need to be sleeping, and it's breaking down for me. So I can feel I don't even need the sleep, but I want the sleep. So when I can't sleep, I get frustrated, and I'm working on the acceptance of that as well. So, Erik is like still merged. Erik is so strong right now. This is crazy. So yeah, I was a little off, but you guys helped boost this. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you all more than I can say. Just seriously, thank you. Thank you. They're saying, you're welcome, and they just like jumped at you and like are hugging you and kissing you, and they're doing that with everybody, and they're jumping around and like just like clapping and laughing, and they're both in such good moods. Oh, they're symbolizing like partying, like party hats and streamers and all that. So, um, significance of today and all of this, and then just the joy of being with us and working with all of us. So, yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate you all so much. Um, and I'm getting prompted to say this again. I hate doing this. But I feel like there's lessons in me right now for this, and they're trying to push me because I'm getting prompted to say, as always, or not as always, because I don't always say. In fact, I rarely say it. If you guys ever feel like what I've done is worth donating any tips, it's always appreciated, but never an obligation. And then there's the thumbs up and subscribe button, share, leave comments, let me know your thoughts. Yeah, just thank you guys. I appreciate you all so much. And yeah, this is where I get rambly trying to say goodbye. I ramble. I know I ramble when I end these things. So, all right, I'm gonna hit the end button. All right, thanks you guys. I love you all very much. Um, I'll be going live as well again at some point. So keep your eye out. All right. And yeah, I love you all very much. Thank you, Lisa. I love you. You guys all take care, okay? Have a wonderful now. Bye.